pass away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking for some space. It's Moss. Breaks into the clear. Fights off the defender. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Both teams settling and looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Takes the handoff again. He shrugs the tackle. And that stiff arm will help earn him the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to throw. It's Reed. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaks free over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Aggies. Too much speed for the defense. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. To throw, it's Manning. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Rivalry born in 1894, Kirk, but all the twists and turns, the different conferences since then, so much has changed. But Aggies and the Longhorns always seem to deliver.
Well, it's just so much fun to be able to see these teams playing and hopefully playing every year for many, many years to come, because it's one of the great rivalries in the sport.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And this pass is on target. Caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. He takes it at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Off in a single back formation. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up the first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Toss play to the outside. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Back to throw. It's Reed. Looking to the end zone. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. The 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Texas. A long-distance defensive touchdown. Wow.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. They'll try the ground game here with running back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
That's caught. It's Moore. He's in the clear. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches. They come to the line. A long way to go for the
crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Manning. Throws it to the right. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Now the 40. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
Makes a quick grab.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it in the open. He's tackled it down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. The Aggies will line up now. It's first and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second down and goal.
Kick. Black 14. Black 14.
They're going to score with a run to the right. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
Scanning the field. It's Reed. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Dives to make the grab for a huge gain.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
He makes the grab. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. The Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Breaks into the clean toward the end zone. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. A It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Manning. Pass not complete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a quick grab. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Well, Kirk, how sweet is it to have the Aggies and the Longhorns back together? Realignment has cost us a lot of traditions in the sport, but this one, it's brought back together.
Yeah, thank goodness you have a chance to see these teams on the field together. We've missed the rivalry. It's so much fun and one of the great historical rivalries in this sport.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Going for his running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Moss. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quick throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry out. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. It's a short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Play coming up. To the air, it's Manning. Caught near the sticks, it's Moore. They make the stop, but good enough for a 1st down at the 29. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. We're trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you can close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Caught near the goal line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. Returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go.
A really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Keeps it on the design run. He's in the clear. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards.
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
They'll kick it away here. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Moss. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Back to pass. It's Reed. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Finds his receiver, that's enough for the first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Important second down play coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Handoff to the back. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Back to pass. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. He's tackled at the 17, so it's been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's looking to scramble. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Ball handed off. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 10. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The return man decides to signal fair catch. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Looking for his big tight end. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Finally throws it deep down the left side. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He breaks free. He can go. He's in the clear. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The completion sets up a second down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. What a catch! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he'll set up to throw. Looking right, this one caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Kicking team on now for the extra point.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A second down after that completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. He's straight. Here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Making people miss. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver, just watching his route. Did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance. And
he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I think the drop back here really fools his defense at the goal line. Good call by the offensive coordinator to give the quarterback options. You could see the defense kind of on their heels, so the quarterback decided to take off, and he was just too quick to get to the goal line.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Reed. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Aggies under the line in the hurry up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Now it's second down here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. That's a big hit at the end, but they got a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. It's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. A huge defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Picks up the first and is still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Incomplete and nearly intercepted yet again. Second down now.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, the football comes out. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And we're going to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. looking to pass. It's Reed. And the pass is incomplete, just across the goal line.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Moves left out of the pocket. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. He's going to pull it down and run. Makes the grab. It's Baxter. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Second down play coming up. Bites off a defender. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that last touchdown will just about do it. At least we had a little drama there late anyways to keep things interesting.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Zone. It's Smith. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll change the pre-snap look now. The pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
On the run, it's Daniels. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.